Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our first TV. Here's the breaking news from Hong Kong. Yes, as the new year got underway in China, hopes appear to be running high that an easing of tensions with the United States could unfold in the months ahead. China's foreign ministry expressed as much late last month when it said China would welcome a visit from US Secretary of State Antony Blinken, an expected visit that analysts say Beijing viewed as an opportunity to help strengthen its economy and repair fraught diplomatic ties. So when a high-altitude balloon from China carrying a payload the size of 3 coaches buses equipped with what American officials have described as surveillance equipment was spotted over the continental US, visibly hovering above a state with key military assets and ultimately sparking an international incident. It naturally raised critical questions about just what had happened and why. China maintains the vessel, which was shot down by the US over the Atlantic Ocean on last Saturday, was a weather balloon thrown, of course, and it has shown signs of both being caught off guard by the incident and wanting to stem the potential damage. Analysts say not only framing the situation as the result of factors beyond its control, but also offering a rare expression of regret over it in a statement Friday. While some crucial facts of the situation remain unclear, Beijing's official response and the timing of the incident, which resulted in the US postponement of the Blinken visit, suggests its leadership is now grappling with how to handle a diplomatic crisis that has inflamed the very tensions it had been hoping to maintain. By all accounts, the Chinese leadership was looking forward to having direct talks with Blinken. It would be very possible that Chinese leader Xi Jinping would want to make sure everything was smooth in the lead up to the visit, said Chong Jia-yan, an associate professor of political science at the National University of Singapore. That this would happen is perplexing and strange, he said. Beijing has given sparse details of the origins of the balloon, which its first confirmed was from China in an explanation issued more than 12 hours after the Pentagon announced it was tracking the object. In a statement released late Friday evening local time, China's foreign ministry described the balloon as a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological, which had deviated far from its planned course due to limited self-steering capability and westerly wind. In a follow-up statement Sunday, Beijing appeared to link the device to companies rather than its government or military, though in China, the prominence of state-owned enterprise and a robust military-industrial complex blurs the line between the two. On Monday, Beijing admitted a second balloon in recent days seriously deviated from its planned course and entered the skies over Latin America and the Caribbean by mistake. It declined, however, to provide more information on which entity manufactured the balloon. The US meanwhile has presented details that frame the incident as part of a surveillance effort powered by a fleet of Chinese spy balloons it says have been spotted across 5 continents over the past several years. Observers of elite Chinese politics say the timing of the less than subtle intrusion amid a concerted Chinese effort to re-engage with the world and tone down its own combative rhetoric suggests explanations ranging from a serious miscalculation by Beijing to a costly lack of communication within the government or with another entity. Steve Tsang, director of the SOAS China Institute at the University of London, said any surveillance operation involving US airspace would almost certainly have to get approval from top leadership, including Xi. That suggests, according to Tsang, there was either a total miscalculation in which the Chinese leader and his advisor thought the US would not respond robustly to the balloon, or the top leaders failed to join the dots between various activities to realize dispatching a balloon would have the potential to impact the Blinken visit. Xi wanted Blinken to visit and discuss issues of mutual interest. Xi is trying to patch up the economy after the disaster of the zero COVID policy and US restriction on semiconductors, so he could not have wanted an incident over the balloon that would derail such a meeting. He added. Chong in Singapore raised another possibility. Like many other big bureaucracies, the right hand may not know what the left hand is doing, and there may be a simple matter of the lack of coordination, he said. Be the report for Shakti.